Latin Cross, the inspiring story of Jesus Christ, a story of love, forgiveness, and humanity. Friends, today I am going to tell you a story that does not belong to one religion alone, but to all humanity. This is the story of Jesus Christ, a symbol of love, a voice of forgiveness, a light of hope, and a path of truth. Even after 2,000 years, his words still touch hearts, his life still inspires millions, and his message still guides the world. Glowing star, the birth of Jesus, a humble beginning. Around 2,000 years ago, in a small town called Bethlehem, something extraordinary happened. There were no palaces, no royal celebrations, no golden cradle. Jesus was born in a stable, among animals, laid in a manger. His mother was Mary, pure and kind-hearted, and Joseph stood beside her as a guardian. On that night, a bright star appeared in the sky. Shepherds saw it, wise men followed it, and they all understood one thing: a divine soul has come to earth. No one knew then that this child would one day change the meaning of love, sacrifice, and humanity forever. White Heart, a childhood full of compassion. Jesus grew up in simplicity and poverty. He lived among ordinary people, felt their pain, saw their hunger, and understood their suffering. From a young age, he was different. He listened more than he spoke. He helped without expecting anything. He stood with the weak and comforted the broken. People were surprised how such deep wisdom could come from such a humble life. Dubbed the message of Jesus, love and forgiveness. When Jesus grew older, he began to speak to people, but he did not teach hatred. He did not preach fear. He did not ask for power. He taught love. Jesus said, "Love your neighbor as yourself." He said, "Hatred cannot defeat hatred. Violence cannot bring peace. Revenge cannot heal pain. Only love can transform the world." Sparkles, the miracles of Jesus. Jesus performed many miracles, but he never called himself great. Small blue diamond, he gave sight to the blind. Small blue diamond, he healed the sick. Small blue diamond, he helped the lame to walk. Small blue diamond, he fed the hungry. Once, thousands followed him, but there was very little food. Only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
Jesus
Shared the food, and everyone ate. Food was left over. Yet Jesus said, "This is not my power. It is the grace of the Father." The parable of the lost sheep. Jesus once told a story. A shepherd has 100 sheep. One sheep gets lost. Will he not leave the 99 to search for the one that is lost?
Jesus explained.
In God's eyes, every single soul matters. That is why Jesus welcomed the poor, the sinners, the sick,
and the rejected.
Crying face the price of truth. But friends, speaking truth is never easy. Jesus spoke against hypocrisy, greed, and injustice. Some powerful people felt threatened. They feared losing control. False accusations were made. Jesus was mocked, beaten, and insulted. The same crowd that once followed him now turned against him. Latin Cross, the crucifixion, the ultimate sacrifice. Jesus was nailed to the cross. Nails pierced his hands and feet. People laughed and insulted him. Yet Jesus looked at them and said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing." Friends, the man being killed was praying for his killers. This was Jesus Christ. Sunrise resurrection, victory over death. Jesus was buried. People believed the story had ended. But on the 3rd day, the tomb was empty. Jesus had risen again. This was the message. Truth never dies. Love never ends. Light always defeats darkness. Glow showing Europe, Africa, the message of Jesus today. Even today, the world is full of hatred, violence,
greed, pain.
But the message of Jesus remains the same. White Heart, love more. White Heart, forgive more. White Heart, help others. White Heart, stand with truth. Religion may differ. Languages may change. Countries may divide. But humanity comes first. Folded hands, final message, YouTube ending. Friends, Jesus Christ is not just a name. He is a path. If we follow even a small part of his teachings, this world can become a better place. If you liked this story, please thumbs up, share red heart, and subscribe bell for more inspiring stories. Thank you. May God bless you all. Sparkles, folded hands.